Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Welcome back to another Minecraft video. So today, guys, I'm here with a beta out now update, and the update 1.5.0 has just come out, and my gosh, are we excited for it, because no one expected this update. As you can see, we're back in the survival island world, and yeah, we're gonna go through the features today, and there's some brand new things that I'm really excited for and that you should be excited for as well. So we're just going to go through the changelog. So the first feature or change in this new changelog in the 1.5 beta update is that dolphins can now be given raw fish or raw salmon and will swim towards the nearest ocean ruins or shipwreck. So if we find ourselves some fish... Alright, so yeah guys, let's show you the first feature. So as you can see, we've got some dolphins here, but if we feed one of them fish, look, they have particles surrounding them, and then you can follow them and they will lead you to the nearest ruin or shipwreck. So it stopped here, and I assume there's something there. Or do you? No, you have to keep feeding them. Yeah, and then it's gonna keep going. It's like an ender pearl, but alive. So now it's cool because dolphins have like a more useful ability to show us where a ruins is, or underwater caves or something like that, or wherever you can find buried treasure. But it's really cool, and I'm definitely glad that they added that. Okay, now that we've done that, what we can do now is go back into our inventory and show you the next thing is that undead mobs will now sink in water and can walk on the bottom. So if we go get ourselves a husk, if you manage to get a husk down underwater, they will start sinking, I believe. Oh wait, it's in peaceful. Yeah, if you spawn a husk, yeah, they'll start sinking to the bottom like so. And after a while, what should happen is that the husk should start drowning, and then it'll turn into a zombie. This is really cool that they added the system, because then you can manually spawn the drowned if you really wanted to. There you go. And then it turned into a normal zombie. And then what should happen after the same amount of time, after its whole breathing bar is probably gone down, it'll start shaking as well and get it turned into a drowned. But this is only for undead mobs. I'm not sure for all the other mobs like creepers and stuff, because they're not undead, but these undead mobs are gonna change. A drowned. Look at that. Those things are horrible. They're creepy. Yeah, anyway, that's how that works, and that's a really cool thing. That's two of the new changes. One of my favorite features that definitely came in this update is definitely the skeleton horse. So now, however you would get a skeleton horse in survival, you can apparently mount it and ride on it on creative, but on survival that's not the case. I don't think you can ride it and control where it goes. But anyway, it's really cool to have a skeleton horse. But what you can do now is skeleton horses now sink underwater, so you can have underwater expeditions with a skeleton horse. Look at that. Look, you're riding around. This is like ridiculously cool, that's for sure. But yeah, they can walk underwater and then walk on the ground, which is awesome. And it's a really cool way to just get around. Just make sure you have like respiration and stuff like that, because that'll enable you to just, you know, cruise around underwater worry free with a skeleton horse under your legs. Okay, that sounded weird. Okay, so the next feature is a little bit more confusing, but it is now that the ranged undead mobs that sink, like the strays, yeah, strays and stuff, and skeletons, now they sink at the bottom. But if we put ourselves into survival real quick, you show that they all aim at me, but they don't shoot, and that is because of the fact that they only attack melee now. So well, we lost all our stuff, sick. But yeah, they only attack in melee underwater now, because they kind of like know that their bows and stuff suck, and they can't really do much about it. So that's way cooler now, and it makes the world just feel a little bit more realistic, rather than having freaking skeletons and strays shooting at you from underwater, where it seems like they wouldn't even get the strength to. But hey, that's fine. Thank you for the 1.5 update. Don't worry about the name, by the way. The 1.5 update is just a little change that they put down. They said to not worry about the name. So, you know, 1.5, but it's not really 1.5. It's like 1.4 something or 1.3 something rather. But other than that, yeah. And they also changed the steering of boats when using keyboard and mouse by pressing W to move forward and S to reverse. So it's now the same as Java Edition on PC, if you're on PC for the Bedrock. They have improved player swimming at the surface of the water. So if we check out that, we can see that our swimming, yeah, it is improved at the surface of the water. Yeah. So I think what they meant is that when you come out of the water, it improves. Because if you look at this, the animation should be more fluid. There you go, see? So if we go back to first person, swimming up should be more fluid now. Yeah, see that? See that little tiny animation? But yeah, that's when we come out of the water. It's just way more fluid now. So if we go check it out again, there you go. See? It's sick. It's a sick change. I kind of like that. That's probably a really appealing thing to me. So you can just go and run straight out of the water and stuff like that, and it's not harder to get out of the water and just start running straight away. So that's a really cool feature that I like. Okay, so now tridents can be enchanted with mending and unbreaking. You would think that they would be able to do that beforehand, but apparently they added it now. And another thing with tridents is that they added an animation when using Riptide on a trident in the first person perspective. So if we get ourselves an anvil real quick. Okay, so if we go put our anvil down and then put our trident in our book and put some Riptide on it, we can get ourselves a new cool animation. But this only works, you can't throw it anymore once you have Riptide on it because of the fact that you know, rain. Yeah, so let's go set the weather to rainy. So now it's raining, and that's really cool because they're adding more they just make rain way more appealing now, rather than just it being annoying and waiting for it to end. You can actually have some cool stuff happening when it rains. I wish you could control the weather in survival though. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, you can throw yourself out, and they added a new animation to that. And as you can see, they like added that the trident goes forward a little bit. There you go. Yeah, and you can pretty much fly. That's awesome. Look at this. Wow, I feel like freaking a superhero right now. I feel like Aquaman. So if we go into third person, they added the spin animation for the Riptide. So look at this. If we go like this, look at that. That is by far the coolest feature in this whole update. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's sick. So you can pretty much fly, but like you have to gather your momentum. But you can spin out of the water and stuff like that, and it's awesome. Whoa, yeah, that's sick. That's really cool. I like that. That is amazing. Look at this. I could do this all day. This is so fun to watch. Look, just a spin animation. You can keep going higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. Where it's snowing now. What the heck? What the heck? How far can you get up in one go? That's amazing. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Alright, that's one of the definitely the best feature of this whole 1.5 update. That's cool. That's cool. Alright, so so drowned are no longer behind the experimental gameplay mode, so they come in they're added in the game without having to enable experimental gameplay, which is really good. Drowned now spawn with the chance of holding a Nautilus shell. Oh, also with the Nautilus shell, it's not in the experimental game anymore. Yeah, and then they updated the Riptide spin texture, but that's cool. That's cool. That's pretty much it. What you can expect in this 1.5 update. But yeah, guys, if I missed any features, definitely comment down below. I might make an update video on it if you guys really want me to. And they added a subtle change to the crouch animation. Look, it's like softer now. I don't know if that's meant to be real, but yeah. And then they've got a ton of fixes. But I won't go through them because there's way too many of them. The changelog will be down in the description below if you guys want to check it out. I definitely recommend you do if you're still excited for the Update Aquatic Beta, which I am, man. I am. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.